Divinity of Peace. My own friendship with Estinian began some 10 years past, shortly after we joined the Temple Knights. I learned his name soon enough, but Estinian barely recognized my existence. I was less a fellow recruit and more a shadow which occasionally darkened his path. And so I might have remained, had fate not seen fit to intervene. While out on patrol, our company was set upon by a dragon. We were the only two to survive. The experience forged a bond between us, and such life-threatening situations are wont to do. Despite our friendship, he remained an intense and solitary youth, wholly obsessed with claiming vengeance against Nidhogg. Revenge was ever at the forefront of his mind, revenge for the death of his parents, and revenge for his younger brother. I would venture that in Alpha now he sees something of his lost sibling, and in the ungentle chidlings of Estinian, Alpha now has found the elder brother he never had. Makes sense. Truth be told, Estinian's tactless observations have saved me from disaster more than once, and I can well understand Alpha now's affection for him. He is a friend for whom I would gladly... Lord Commander, your presence is required in the infirmary. Is he? Tell them I am on my way. Let's go check on Estinian now that we've saved his life. Oh, you're not who I want to talk to. Quickly, Bella, we must go to him. Upon receiving the infirmary, several cutscenes will play out in sequence. It is recommend that you set aside sufficient time to review these scenes in their entirety. Well, luckily, we have all the time in the world.
Estinian.
He's not dead, is he? He's breathing. Ah, there we go.
Cease your mewling, boy. It grates my ears.
Forgive me. When I saw you awaken, I could not... It was such a relief. We feared you might never wake up.
Now, Estinian. If Master Alphino thought any less of you, you would still be Nidhogg's plaything. Or dead. Aye, 'twas but a jest. I thank you, Alphino. And you too, Warrior of Light. Quite how you managed to persuade Hraesvogr to aid in his brood brother's downfall I cannot imagine. But full glad am I that you did. Yet again, you have achieved the impossible.
Yeah, no, we're gods. We're gods.
I, for my part, owe you an apology. When last we met, I did willingly loose an arrow at your heart. Can you forgive me? There is naught to forgive, Hameric. You but acted in defense of Ishgard as is your duty.
Good, good.
Were you any less single-minded about it, I would not follow you into battle, nor trust you at my back. Besides, I had come to the selfsame conclusion, that I would have to perish for Nidhogg to be stopped. So let us dispense with the hand-wringing. I have heard enough mewling for one day.
Oh!
Ha! Get fucked.
The tendrils of Nidhogg's foul presence bound up every fiber of my being. usurping my senses, but I yet retain some trace of awareness.
Onyx is being a dick, sorry.
The worm's mind was as a vast and tumultuous sea. Endlessly its black waters churned, his grief and despair at Ratatoska's murder never calming, never receding. Driven by this surging current came wave upon wave of unrelenting rancor. It was the very image of my own heart. There I saw the dark reflection of the hatred I felt after Nidhogg slew my family, when no path remained save vengeance against dragonkind. Neither one of us had a choice. But I was blessed with something Nidhogg was not. Comrades and teachers to console and admonish me.
True.
Had I not had them to gainsay my obsession, it would surely have consumed me as Nidhogg's did him, and we would have been in all respects alike. Though his shade is banished, his spirit scattered upon the sea of clouds, I feel no joy at his passing. Where once I craved vengeance, I now crave rest.
Oh my god, is that character development?
Lord Commander, my hunt is at an end. I would lay down the mantle of Azure Dragoon. My friend.
I mean, it makes sense.
He has
You know, he's tired.
himself with too many words.
He's tired. He's done this for how many years now? He's tired, dude. It's time to end.
I doubt not that he will make a full recovery, but he must be allowed some few days of quiet.
Makes sense to me, honestly.
I too must see my path to its end. Sleep well, my friend.
Following the battle with Nidhogg on the Steps of Faith, Sir Emeric called an assembly that he might make his final proclamation as acting head of state.
Ooh, okay, okay.
'Twas there, with one decree, that the 1,000-year rule of the archbishops was ended, paving the way for a new republic. The governance of Ishgard would now be placed in the hands of high and lowborn alike, their ranks represented by the newly founded House of Lords and House of Commons.
Okay, so only two houses. That's good. That's good.
Church was separated from state. The foundation for change had been carefully laid, and the reforms proposed by Ishgard's new government passed into law without incident.
That's good. That's good.
His duty done, Emeric de Burrell gladly stepped down from the Archbishop's dais, only to be raised unto the highest seat in the House of Lords.
Makes sense. Oh, okay, that makes sense. You have essentially the royal houses, but then you have the House of Lords
Though he
and
strove at first to refuse this honor, the unexpectedly strident voice of the Count de Durandare left him little choice but to accept.
he looks funny.
And so it was that the winds of gentle revolution came to stir.
Yeah, woo, yeah. Dragons, woo. Yeah, Onyx, dragons, dragons, Onyx.
Prominent among the many honored guests at Sir Emeric's investiture were the ambassadors of Dragonkind, a fitting symbol of Ishgard's newfound peace.
One of them's a wyvern. Here, man. Onyx, your hair is everywhere. We're getting towards that season. Onyx.
The people looked on in awe as he soared through the heavens on Dragonback. And by their cheers did they hail him an Azure Dragoon for a new age.
Oh, that's cool. So he's the new Azure Dragoon. That's cool. Onyx is shedding now, and it's getting hair everywhere. Oh my god, Estinian's a civilian now. Yes.
Thus were the notes of the dragon song rewritten, the din of war giving way to a rising litany of peace and hope.
I'm floating. Holy shit, I'm magic. I'm literally just floating on Midgard Zomer's back. What a nice ending note. Like ending scene for this quest. Because this isn't even the end of Heavensward. What do you even do? Where am I? Right there. What do you do? Oh, okay. He's for raid stuff. Okay. We'll do those in the future. Don't worry. But it'll be recordings. It won't be on stream. Same, Rick. I hear it everywhere. I was gazing out at the sea of clouds in an all too rare moment of idleness, when I chanced to behold a certain hero welding her way towards the city on Dragonback. Welcome home, Bella. Nay, 'twas no grave matter that moved me to greet you in person. Between you and me, I merely sought respite from the pressures of office. No sooner do I surrender my role as temporary head of state that I am burdened with a position of a more permanent responsibility. I fancy that it echoes in some small measure to the way you must feel when your improbable feats of heroism are rewarded with still more impossible challenges. The myth which guided our society for generations lies in tatters. Am I then to be scorned for building upon the system of nobility that I once sought to tear down? And what strange jest is that places me at its pinnacle, an archbishop's bastard at the head of the House of Lords? But these questions are for me to answer. It is not in man's nature to change overnight. This I learned through painful experience. And it was this hard lesson which convinced me to take the path which we now follow. Even as we rebuild the bridge between man and dragon, we must reimagine Ishgard, one carefully placed stone at a time. We must remember that it is not for us that we lay this groundwork, but for the men and women that our children will become. May their towers rise proudly from the fundament of our legacy. I hear word from Captain Whitescape that Astinian has vanished from his sick room. His willfulness survives undiminished. Should you ever happen upon our unmannered friend on your travels, pray assure him that I shall keep Ishgard safe until he deigns to come home. Thank you, Bella, and please convey my warmest regards to Master Alphanau. Oh my gosh. Okay, we gotta go to Forto's Manor for Alpha now. For Master Alpha now. Forto's Manor. Yes. Blow up now. You, manservant. You spoke with Sir Emmerich. I do not envy his new position. Ishgard has chosen a new road, but one littered with the detritus of 1,000 years of broken faith. Though her people may stumble from time to time, I know of none better than Sir Emmerich to lead their march of progress. As for us, there remains the small matter of ushering in a new dawn in the shadow of inscrutable Ascian machinations and seemingly endless procession of primals. But we too must walk our chosen path, no matter how treacherous the footing. Look at all the stuff we got. Oh my gosh. Oh, we gotta do a new minion. I forgot. In the wake of Ishgard's governmental reform, new airship routes have been sanctioned. You now travel to sections of distant locals from the land of Ishgard. Cool. Oh, what are we seeing now? I'm assuming it's Ashen stuff. Who the fuck are you? Oh no, is he getting the eyes? He's one of the Dark Knights, the Warriors of Darkness. He's the big boy, the tanky boy. Is he literally gonna go after the eyes of Nidhogg? Ah, fuck. Yeah, there are Warriors of Darkness with what's his name? Bria something or other. Thank you, Blanhertz. Nay, you need not remain here and remain there. We shall rendezvous at the usual place. Elidibus, that's his name. Are his proceedings as expected then? Aye, there is not to unconcern us, aside from one overly curious mouse. Alpha now? Or is that Lise? Haha! Get fucked! Yes! This way! It's Lise! Him again. It is of no moment. They will pay and play their part, and we will play ours. Dude, fuck this guy. And thus did cry mists give way to azure skies, men and dragon rise above, voices joined in song, but beneath shrouded bows, beyond the scope of light shadows stir. Blood of the Horde. Okay, first things first, we gotta learn our new minion, which is the little wind-up Aymeric. Got a little wind-up Aymeric, and now we gotta choose a new minion. Sorry, Rock Boy. We now have Goobo, 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 Goobo. Promises kept. Okay, let me just double check so I know exactly what the last quest is, just in case. Oh. Charge. As we continue this. So promises kept. Mr. Sestera, you are come to the most exciting time. An invitation for the truly preeminent personage has delivered to the manor but a short while ago. With that, you had been presented to receive it, but in any event, Sir Aymeric de Boyle, Lord Speaker of House of Lords, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, and Viscount of House Borel, cordially invites Mr. Sestera to dine with him at his estate. Okay. You seem surprised. The messenger assured me that his lord had broached the subject with you at an earlier date, when the arrangements of the peace conference were still being finalized. Oh, and he's like, yeah, we're all gonna go drink, yeah. Of course, the intervening moons afforded little opportunity for leisure, but with the happy advent of peace, tis plain the Lord Commander sees no further cause for delay. What say you? I mean, yeah, let's do it. Indeed, who would not? You would forgive me if I seem envious. I shall send word of your acceptance to Borel Manor at once. When you are ready, pray report to the Astrologicum. They will have someone to escort you the rest of the way. Hey, Ashes and Blood, how you doing? We must go see Sir Aymeric. Where is the boy? What? Making art for a game I've never played? What game? What art are you making game for play? Yes. Are you drawing Sir Aymeric? We're about to go see Sir Aymeric. Greetings and well met, Mistress Estera. I have the honor and the privilege to serve as head steward to House Boel. Though admittedly our staff is somewhat smaller than those of the noble houses, being countable on one hand. My lord will be overjoyed to hear that you have accepted his invitation, as you soon will see. We will have spared no expense. I dare say a woman of action, such as yourself, enjoys nary a moment's respite. Aye, the battlefield beckons even now, I'm sure. But for this day, we bid you lay down your burdens and raise a glass to peace and prosperity.
Of course, it's Sir Emmerich, the boy himself. We're about to see him right now. We're going to have dinner with him and drink. There he is, just the two of us. Emmerich date night confirmed. Oh, Sir Emmerich. I mean, he did say he wanted to get crunked. I understand why he has 3 wine
To
glasses.
think the Moogles would prove such harsh taskmasters. Forgive me. I did not know you had suffered so in your quest for the horn.
Why he's so tall? He's so tall because he is boy. He is best boy, that's why. Best boy deserves to be tall. He's also an elf. Everyone in Ishgard are elves, so and you know, elves are typically tall, so that's probably why.
I must say, your spirited accounts always come as a welcome change from the arid reports which fill my days.
Oh, Emmerich.
Pour it all into my glasses. Do it. Don't say no. We're gonna get crunked. I thought the entire point is that we're gonna get crunked. I guess not.
Boo. Tea. Tea.
Though I have lived in these lands my entire life, to hear you speak of them, there is much and more I have yet to see. Truly, yours was a marvelous journey.
Yeah, that's pretty great. Perhaps a bit long for my liking. Why not join me on the next? It wasn't all sunshine and lemon cakes.
No, what? Emmerich, join me. Join me.
Well, truth be told, when I think back on the sweeping vistas of the churning mists, I do feel some slight pangs of wanderlust.
Emmerich, you gonna join me? Are you my new party member?
Alas, much as I would like to
Oh.
accept your invitation, I fear my present duties with the House of Lords demand my undivided attention. Someday, perhaps.
You better.
By your deeds, you have helped us to lay the foundation for lasting reform. The formation of the Republic is but the beginning, for it is not only our system of governance which must needs change. We, the people, must learn to let go of our hatreds and rise above our bloody past. I only pray that I live long enough to see us achieve some measure of success, that I might know the lost did not die in vain. I can still see you there on the steps of faith, striding fearlessly towards the worm. If you could do that, who are we to balk at the challenges ahead?
Because, well, I'm also just like a god, so...
The question of how best to strengthen ties with the other great nations of Eorzea has been debated at length in the Lords and Commons of late. As you may imagine, maintaining stability during this period of historic upheaval is our paramount concern. Nevertheless, we are greatly indebted to the Alliance for their support during the Grand Melee, and it would be remiss of us not to repay their faith in kind. Of course, we owe you the greatest debt of all, And it is my hope that in extending our support to you and the Scions, we might also express our gratitude to our neighbors, nay, our fellow Eorzeans, whom we pray you will continue to protect.
Yeah, I know. I'm cool. I know. I'm pretty good.
The Lords and Commons agree on very little, but not a soul in either house begrudges your order this offer of patronage. For all you have done and will do, we thank you.
I know. I'm great. Cheers, yee. Yee.
May I ask a personal question?
How personal?
Now that the dust has settled, what will you do? Not as a scion, I mean, but what do you want for yourself?
Sleep. I want the endless darkness.
Lord Commander, pray forgive the interruption.
Ah, you fucker.
News from House Fulton.
An urgent message for the Warrior of Light. I was instructed to deliver it without delay.
He does have a soft voice.
Master Thancred returned to the manor a short time ago, bearing an injured maiden.
Oh no.
Master Leveilleur and Mistress Tataru are tending to her wounds, but they like not her chances. Respectfully, my lord, they have requested the Warrior of Light's immediate presence.
No, Alize.
You must go to them, my friend, and I shall go with you.
Yes, let's go, Emmerich. We're party members now. Emmerich's put on that fuck me voice.
For every ending marks a new beginning. From tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn, as did she. Only to be drawn unto another battlefield, another cause, as if by fate.
We're always getting into war, it's not new. We're constantly having to go fight someone and beat their shit in. What do you want for yourself, Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It wouldn't be me, would it? He didn't have to do that, but he knows his power. He knows! Inside the manor. Escort me in.
Yes.
Alize.
Is that...
It's just another alpha now.
Alize, Alphinaud's twin sister.
No, it's just two alpha nows.
She ran afoul of the Warriors of Darkness.
Of course.
I had been tracking them since the ceremony at Falcon's Nest. Little did I know I was not the only one. Evidently, she had learned of their activities and attempted to shadow them on her own. Poorly.
She sucks at her job.
I rescued her in the Twelveswood, and together we fled north. But though I made every effort to cover our tracks, they caught up with us on the Ishgardian border. And in the ensuing struggle, Alize took an arrow to the shoulder.
It's just an arrow.
It was
Could be
only
worse.
after we had made good our escape that I realized it was poisoned.
Ah. Gotcha. It's because at this point, Thancred is sick of this shit. He's lost everyone.
Thank you for coming so quickly. And you, Sir Emmerich.
He literally lost so much. I feel super bad for him. He genuinely is just sick of all of this shit.
Think nothing of it. How is she?
Like, he's blind in one eye because of a spell that was cast at him.
We have done all we can for now. Although the immediate danger has passed, the poison yet lingers in her blood.
Minfilia, the one person he was supposed to
We
save.
came to Eorzea together, hoping to bring salvation to the realm our grandfather gave his life to protect.
Minfilia, the one person he was supposed to like save and protect with his life forever, literally is just essentially dead. And so he feels like he has no purpose anymore. So he's just done. He's tired.
But when confronted with the bitter realities of its politics and its petty powermongers, she was driven to anger and to doubt. She refused to become embroiled in what she termed Eorzea's squabbles and distance herself from the Scions. Though she remained hopeful of a brighter future, she would walk her own path. Would that it had not been so perilous.
Get that man an emotional support puppy. Honestly, though. Honestly. I mean, in a way, like I know some things about the future of the game. I don't remember a lot, so, you know, when we're playing it, but he gets something like that in the future, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
For all our differences, she's as dedicated as any Scion to the salvation of Eorzea. But more than that, she is my sister. To be reunited with her, only to lose her forever. Gods, even to speak the words.
Take heart, Master Alphino. She will be attended by our most skilled chirurgeons. Bear Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary at once. Apprise Captain Whitecape of the situation, and inform him that she is to be treated as my personal charge.
Yes, good guy, Emmerich.
Wait, don't go. Please, come closer.
No. You've got cooties.
The warriors of darkness are in league with the Ascients. Slaughtering the primals is but the first step in their plan.
It's not like we didn't know that already.
For Zelvatol to bring about Garuda's summoning and to kill her.
Oh, great.
You must stop them.
I got you, girl. We're gonna go kick some ass.
I shall inform the others at once.
What others?
Master Thancred, I would ask that you accompany Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary. Your knowledge of her injuries may well prove useful in determining her treatment.
Good point.
Of course.
Good point. Off now.
Surely they won't let her. Yes, I know. We must trust in Captain Whitescape and his Chirurgeons.
Chirurgeons? I forgot how he said it. Chirurgeons, there we go.
Did they not bring Estinian back from the very brink of death? I am uncomfortable reminded of how he mocked me for praying at his bedside for days on end. What say you, my friend? Shall we turn our attention to a matter whose conclusion we yet have the power to influence?
I want the money. Oh, Shadows of the First, the Warriors of Darkness.
The Warriors of Darkness and the Ascians are conspiring to bring about Garuda's summoning, that they might put her to the sword. And when we first encountered them in the Lothast Arthnath, when they were confronting Ravana. Gods, has this been their aim all along? What do you intend to do, Master, for now? There's much and more to do, There's much and more I do not understand, but I know this. A primal summoning cannot be ignored. Alize risked her life to uncover this plot, and we squander her gift at our peril. Bella, will you accompany me to Zelfatol and help me stop the exile's ritual?
Let's do it.
Given that Ishgard shares a border with the exile homeland, we have a vested interest in the outcome of this ritual. We have been willing to suffer the Beastman's intrusions into Korthen lands to a point, but the summoning of a primal is an escalation we cannot abide. You shall have our fastest airship, Master, for now. Mountains of the Fatol are not easily traversed, and this endeavor demands all haste. This is most...
Oh god, wrong tube. Oh my god.
The gesture is most appreciated, Sir Emmerich, but I fear an aerial approach is destined to fail. This is their homeland after all, and Exali Dirgibables are not to be underestimated. No, experience tells me that the only conceivable approach is by land. I believe it would be wiser to cross into Zelfatol by the way of the mountain pass east of Camp Dragonhead. In that case, I shall send instructions for the contingent of the camp's knights to be placed at your disposal. They will secure you safe passage through the mountains and escort you thence to Zelfatol. Though my men are unqualified to confront a primal, they are more than capable of contending with the Exile. We should be glad of your assistance, Lord Edmond.
Thank you very much, my good sir.
In the event Mistress Alize regains consciousness, we shall share with you any additional information she may provide. May the Fury watch over and keep you safe. Then let us be off. We can procure any additional supplies we require in Camp Dragonhead.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go to Camp Dragonhead. Camp Dragonhead it is.
There's Alpha now. He's down there. Get him. Have you everything you require then? Excellent. The entrance to the pass is north of Natalan and due east of Camp Dragonhead. Though it is normally guarded by a score of Ixalia warriors, I have been informed that House Roteau's knights have already dispatched them. The enemy's gates lie open. We need but walk through.
Okay, let's do it then.
Let's do it.
Photos nice. Mr. Sestera, Master off now. As you can see, the gates is ours. Be advised that our scouts are reporting increased activity around the first mountain. Simply put, they are up to something, but we don't want anyone interfering. We stand ready to escort you to Zelfatol and aid you as you see fit. Given the numbers we are unlike to encounter, a two-pronged approach may be best. While the knights and I feign a larger attack to draw the exile's attention, I suggest you and yours attempts to slip past their defenses and locate the site of the summoning ritual. If the gods are good, you should only have to deal with some few patrols, but if they are not, you may be forced to do battle with the warriors of darkness. Zelfatol. Let's do queue for the dungeon. 11-minute wait. Well, that just means that we're gonna be going to Gridania to do some more triple triad, I guess. Triple triad for days. Triple triad supremacy, exactly. Best card game. Best card game. Open all in same? Oh, that's an easy one, dude. Easy match, dude. And we get the Sylph card. That's one of the two cards that they offer. You just need the other one now. Let's just hope we get into the dungeon as soon as possible. We have to at least get through 8 more quests today, at the very least. So. But. And but easy wins. Another Sylph card. That's not what we need. The Cobbleable card. Okay, we got every card from this person now. I see the hydrate. I need to get some more to drink. I'll be right back. I'll run and get something to drink. I grabbed a beer. Thank you for the hydrate, Ashes. Very hydrating. The ultimate form of hydration. Alcohol. Okay, so there's nothing else we can do here. Triple triad wise. Any triple triad people here? There is. Up north. To the north. Because if we get all the people in Gridania, we can go place to place, essentially. The ultimate form of hydration. Nose. What is he? Needs 2 prizes. Dissension. That's fine. That should be fine. We don't have any. As long as we don't use our Ascension deck, we should be fine. Yeah, no. Oh, wait. No, we have Dissension if free. That's not good. That's not good. That's fine. Yeah, because it's a -1 every single time they play a card like that. Yeah, it's -2. Now I can take that. -1 for you. I can take you. You guys are a really bad deck for Ascension, for Dissension, I'm gonna be honest. So if you didn't know, so Dissension, how it works is that you have cards, like I'll show you on this. Like my Free, who has this little symbol right here, that's an elemental symbol. So he is a primal element. So like just like Garuda. Well, if they're the same element in a Dissension game, if they're the same element, it overall decreases their point value, making them weaker. So every time he puts down an Ascension card, it genuinely is just making him weaker and weaker. Nice. And we got the Karakaru card. We're just gonna keep on keeping on. Okay, well, you fucked up, sir. Oh! Get the double take, I see. Goddamn. Wasn't expecting that. Okay. You pulled a fast one on me. Goddamn. And put Pip in there. Put you there. And you should be the same, yep. And we got the Gale Cat card, yes. Okay, I got both the cards from him now. Any other Triple Triad players here? I don't see any. So I guess we'll just go down the list for Gridania area, because it's cheap, and then we'll go to Limsa, and on and on and on. So we're gonna go to Bent Branch Meadows and see if there's any Triple Triad players here in this entire zone. Any in this whole zone? Not from what I can see. Hit teleportation time again. Do the East Shroud. Any Triple Triad players in the East Shroud? No. Okay. Any Triple Triad players in the South Shroud? No. I guess lastly would be the North Shroud. Anything in the North Shroud? It still says average wait time 11 minutes, so we're almost at the 10-minute mark in this queue, and we still haven't been put in. I don't see anyone. Okay, no. Limsa it is, to Limlam. Limlam, Triple Triad. I know there's Triple Triad players in Limlam. Yeah, there's one right down there. You, sir. Wawa-Lago. What do you got for me, Wawa-Lago? One card, Chaos Swap. Oh, this will be interesting. Okay, good swap. That's a solid swap. And you're gonna take it back. No, draw. It was a draw. We're over the 11-minute timer now, and we're still waiting for a party. Oh, a very good swap, very solid swap. This is making us play the worst cards. This sucks. We're gonna lose because it literally made us play the worst cards at our disposal. That sucked. That was a really bad match. Okay, that's a really good card. You fucker. Why? Why is it making us play these shit cards at like the worst times? Like, come on, let me play the good cards. Thank you. The worst of cards. This duty finder's taking forever. I wish we could just go in with NPCs. We didn't take either person's card at all. Okay. Modi. Nice. Another draw. It's just constant draws. We have to go into the dungeon at some point. I swear. We have to get in there at some point. We're at 15 minutes now. Fuck. Shit. That was all bad. Really bad, man.